He gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one falls for Martin. Brooklyn making some changes. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Bogdanovic. Johnson comes in for Allen Anderson. And Deron Williams is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Marc Gasol is checked in for Hibbert. Aldridge comes in for Kenneth Faried. Christie is checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Victor Oladipo in for J.R. Smith. And Miami making a change here. Singler's checked in. Gasol a screen. Takes the 3. Miami no good on that time either. Brooklyn trails by 15. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Singler brings the double team. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Williams attacking. And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep our eyes on.
Now here's Plumlee. Aldridge is covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got his first basket.
How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
Miami leading by 13. Gasol a screen. Pass to Christie. Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, good.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Garnett's checked in. Here's Lopez. Offensive rebound. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Analytics has become a huge part of the NBA, and one element of that jumps out at me is basically the cameras that track every movement of every player and can provide info on when exactly a player gets tired to how much of their time on the floor they are actually running instead of standing around.
Brooklyn trails by 13. Williams attacking. True on the 14-footer.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Now, here's Oladipo. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Johnson kicks to Williams. Out to the right wing. Lopez passes to Williams. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Williams has got 6.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Oladipo dishes to Aldridge. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. He has 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Thompson, he's checked in for Miami. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Lopez kicks to Johnson. The dish now to Williams. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Anthony's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Johnson hits them both. Miami leading by 9. Here's Oladipo. Tries again, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Brooklyn, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. First one falls for Nurkic checked in for Miami. Smith comes in for Victor Oladipo. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Williams passes to Lopez. Here's Singler. The shot is off. Good D by Williams. Brooklyn trails by 12. Johnson dishes to Williams. And it's Johnson penetrating. Good. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, their offense has really come alive. Can they come back and even it up? That's the question.
Here's Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Smith. He has 8 points and 2 steals as well. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
Well, he's been so active on the court at both ends and really playing a nice game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Lopez. Bogdanovich comes in for Andre Karolinko. Alan Anderson's checked in for Joe Johnson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Williams. Now here is Jack. There's the double team with Martin. For Brooklyn, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Free throw, good, Anderson. And Brooklyn making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Miami leading by 9. Smith on the wing, defended by Jack. The drive by Smith. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Smith's got 11 points. Brooklyn with the ball. Stolen by Fareed. Here's Nurkic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And Miami leads by 13.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
Martin against Anderson. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Martin wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And Jack, here we go. Dishes to Teletovic. And here's Anderson from the arc. With 1 on the clock. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
And we finished 1 half of basketball. Miami leads by 11. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Deron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. And it's Kirilenko in at the 3 slot. So that's the group for Lionel Hollins as we begin the second half. Now Williams following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Clock at 6, and the call will be against Deron Williams. That's his first foul.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
Miami leading by 11. Here's Oladipo. The feed to Aldridge. Back to Oladipo. Aldridge down low. He's against Garnett. Here's Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
A shot by Johnson, no good. And here comes Smith. He's got 11. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Good ball movement here by Miami. Miami no good on that time either.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Williams with the ball. He's got 7. Kicks it to Lopez. Here's Kirilenko, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Singler against Williams. Smith kicks to Oladipo. Back to Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Kirilenko. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Brooklyn trails by 12. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Miami on defense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Williams passes to Johnson. And it's Lopez penetrating. Count that one.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
For Brooklyn, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half. Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
Here's Kirilenko. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Lopez with the ball. Now Smith defending. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Williams.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Miami leading by 10. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Smith, and it's blocked by Garnett. Lopez dishes to Williams. Over in the corner, Kirilenko feeds to Garnett. Gasol with the steal. Here's Oladipo into Smith. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
What a pass, and then the layup